Alright, everybody. Welcome to Vessel Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for January the 8th, 2025. I hope everybody is well. So, we're just going to check and see what's going on. I didn't put a title because I'm a little rushed. Neptune. Sacrifice again. Day before yesterday, the last reading, we had the Neptune energy to come out. Now, I do follow Vedic Sidereal Jasi on my channel, not Western or Tropical. So I don't really keep up on where Neptune is or the outer planets. Um, Vedic usually don't. That's more of Western and Tropical astrology and horoscope. Um, but and also, okay, um, if you know your chart, you need to check and see actually where Neptune is and what house. Okay, that's going to be very prevalent for you right now. Maybe another reader that you listen to or watch may talk about Neptune in your reading. Um, but it is, I'm not going to not read it, but what I'm saying is I don't know where Neptune is. Like I know where Jupiter is retrograde in Taurus. I know that Saturn is in Aquarius. I know that Mars is in Cancer, about to go back to Gemini. I know K2 is in Virgo. I know Rahu is in Pisces. I know where other things are. But like I said, I don't keep up with Neptune. But it is the second time that it just popped out the deck. So it is prevalent. And then we got 12th house at the bottom. There is an ending coming. I can tell you that. Now, you may know more than me in your life right now on what that is. Um, it can be a job, you know, or pertaining to a job that maybe some of you may need to stay at a job as a sacrifice, work a certain shift or something like that as a sacrifice. It can be, distance, traveling longer as a sacrifice, staying at a job because you don't have anything else yet that has called you back as a sacrifice. Now, also relationships, a breakup. I do see a breakup here. I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Okay. Now, this also can be jail, prison, some type of institution, college, um, regular school, like elementary through high school, grammar. This also can be hospital, emergency room, ER, somebody being hospitalized. Your health also may be very important still because, like I said, K2 is in Virgo, which is 6th house of health. But in your chart, you know, um, that can be your first house um, if you are a Virgo. But that is what 12th house is. It's large institutions. Also can be, for example, allegedly, malls, um, colleges, like I said, jail, prisons, hospitals, government facilities. And it does talk about an overwhelming event. Okay? Now, something is going on pertaining to one of these facilities, organizations, places, your relationship. It is some type of hidden tendency there. Again, this also could be your job. This also can be a closing of your job and you not know it. They may not have told you yet. Um, this can be an emergency, like I said, somebody, you getting a phone call that somebody is rushed to the hospital. Hopefully, it's not you or nobody you know, but this also can be a large group of people. Y'all know my readings are foresight, so um, and I don't like wording it like this, but be prepared to sacrifice for. Okay. Now, like I said, this can be prepared to sacrifice somebody you like or love or want to date or be in a relationship in or marry. And you may realize that you may have to leave that person or situation alone because they have too many hidden tendencies that maybe or maybe not that they refuse to leave alone, and they are stuck in their 12th house where they refuse to end. Now, it also can be because of this that this person may drink a lot, may be on drugs, street or prescription. They may have an obsession over intimate discretions, with multiple people. And some of those vices, overindulgence, the way that they eat, what they eat, refusing to exercise, seek about their health, things that you may not totally know about this person, or maybe that they went to jail, or maybe because you haven't heard from them because they were locked up. Maybe they got into a fight and or argument with somebody in their community or a lover that they're messing around with. But there is hospital, jail, government, large institution, college, grammar school, hospital here. Okay? Now, this reading also can pertain to your favorite celebrities that a lot of y'all go gaga over, you know, um, feeling like they're the top of the world and you must know everything that they're doing, and you just have to live your life based on what a celebrity is doing. Okay? So you may get word um, about one of them. Seven of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. If you've been trying to have some patience before you seek hospitalization for somebody or for yourself, um, you may get to a point where you're emotionally exhausted. Okay? And it's going to be very hurt and wounding to you, where that you may not have no choice, or this can be your person that is very hurt and wounded, emotionally tired and exhausted. And hospitalization, especially when it comes to maybe mental health, may also be something that you may need to look into, or family may call you about this situation. Now, somebody is keeping their involvement hidden behind your back, or this is you, okay, about something that they're involved in, something that they're doing. This also could be a child, children, adolescents, a lover, a spouse, people at your job, your specific company you work for. And like I said, colleges, school, hospitals, governments. All right. Ace of Cups to the Nine of Wands. Some of you may have to make a decision, a sense of sacrifice, um, to help a specific person, um, or this can be you crying out for help. If you do, always go to your local emergency room. I know 988 is a number that you can dial, that can help you with issues, somebody that you can talk to or call for help. Now, I'm not quite sure if 988 will work outside of Georgia. But that is the number for Georgia, Atlanta, and the metro surrounding cities. Um, but you can always still call 911, 211, 411, depending on what country you're in. 222, not quite sure. But you know your local emergency number if you need to seek help. Okay, it's a lot going on in our realm right now, and a lot of people may not be able to really yield into the different type of frequencies and vibrations that's going on. Okay, it still is a lot of confusion regarding the love or the love that you want or need. um, but make sure you're not sacrificing your love, your needs, your wants to continue to give it to somebody else who may be doing hidden tendencies. Um, Now, the only reason I keep going over this is because 12th house is an ending, also because of 8th house. So that is Scorpio and Pisces energy. Okay. Now you do have Rahu that, like I said, is in Pisces, and Rahu tends to over exaggerate or make things larger than what it may seem. And somebody may be or feel in a crisis. Okay. Um, and they may feel allegedly that they may need to sacrifice any and everything because of this um, feeling of Rahu in their first house, um, Rahu in their 12th house, or Rahu may be placed in their 8th house. Rahu may be placed in their 6th house of health. Okay. Now, 8th house of Scorpio also is your mental capacity, your mental house. Okay. So, not quite sure on what the confusion is. Now, for some people, you may still feel confused about the love you want to share or have with a specific person. You really miss them. You want to see them. I also see you want to be intimate with them. You want to first start. You want a fresh beginning, but they're hiding too many. They hiding too much stuff. Okay. Now it also could be that some of them they got a history or a criminal history that you may not know about, that they may be keeping from you, or they are still hiding somebody that they are dealing with. But that will be coming to an end. But in how many months or days, I can't tell you specifically because it's going to determine on your person. Okay? They know they need to end it. They know they need to end the things, how they're feeling, what they're doing, what they're not doing. They know that they need a fresh start, a new beginning, but they don't want to sacrifice it. They don't want to sacrifice giving up people in their community, people or a person that they're sneaking around with or dealing with, knowing that that person or situation is no good for them anymore. They refuse to sacrifice. Okay? Those people, that situation, sacrifice even their time for you. And this why for some of you, you know that you cannot continue to sacrifice your unconditional love also for a person who doesn't want to fully commit. If a person does not even want to sacrifice something in order for a love relationship to start or to continue, then that should tell you something, right? Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they're hoping that you will still cooperate and not see the lack of the sacrifices that they are not doing. Um, they're also hoping that you would cooperate, okay, and still, you know, allow third party situations or being intimate with them on and off, that you would do more of the sacrificing than they would. Now, some of you also got some type of training and or a first day at work or something like that, first day of college or some type of event, um, seminar, on the job training that will be coming up. Okay. I hope that's not the devil. Mm. Now we will begin to see a lot more Capricorn energy because in Vedic Sidereal, Capricorn is coming up next. Right now, until January the 15th, we are still in Sag season. What I tell you, 8th house. All right. So what I see so far is a no. It's a no for right now. If you're thinking about trying to continue or what's the hold up with your person or the situation, they don't want to see the truth. They don't want to sacrifice. They're not ready to yield into stopping and dropping, okay, a lot of things in their life. Um, they refuse to cut the chains of the over indulgence, obsession, toxicity. Um, Now, they are moving a little or a lot more slower than you. So I'm not quite sure on, y'all know not to wait on nobody, okay? Hey, Miss Linda, y'all know not to wait on nobody, okay? Now, I could be talking more to the younger generation than the older, but I do got some older generations that still have not learned their lessons, okay? But I did two separate groups here, and this can be pertaining to anything: your job, your education, a career, a hobby, um, somebody you're dealing with in your family. But for this side, you cannot, you're trying to find the right time and to reach out to help, to do what you can to help to make the right decisions. You also can be researching or looking for doctors or certain facilities, or also looking for a loved one that maybe if they were incarcerated, you're not quite sure on where they're at. Um, but y'all are trying to see the spiritual and the goodness in the person. You know they have some level of toxicity, but you also see how they are when they are around you, whether it's a lover or a family member or a friend. Um, Also, your particular job, it can be, and you have at some point in time tried to do the most you can by being there for the person, okay? But you're trying to see it with your third eye. Is what I'm hearing. The What you need to learn out of this situation or dealing with this person, or what you need to learn um, as being their guide, or to continue to be their guide, okay, to help them out of a situation. But you like, hey, look, I know y'all anointed me to be a guide for this person. I feel it inside spiritually, but how much sacrifice do you want me to continue to do? I reach out, I give, I help, I'm there for conversation, lending an ear. Um, I tell them most of everything, especially if this is a lover that you want to connect with. You don't have hidden tendencies. Some of you, you are maybe holding back, staying celibate, um, not taking it to that level, or maybe you did, but you stopped, and now you're back to being reserved from this person because you see that that all that can all be something that they just wanted from you, you know. But you're looking for, of course, more wholesomeness, more spirituality, more healing, type of love and relationships. Of course, and you feel that you're through with the sacrifices. Now, in the group over here, you're pretty much see what it is, okay? Face value. You're not talking to the person right now, or they're not talking to you. If this is their energy, then they just feel that you have called it quits, that you're leaving, and that you're done with it. They also may feel that you have been hiding a relationship, or hiding that you were dating somebody else. May not necessarily be for everybody, okay? But this area over here, this person also refused to learn or want to know the truth. They don't want to know why you stopped it, why you broke up with them, why you want to leave. They don't want to know, they don't want to see. Okay. Now, this also can be, like I said, your side. Same thing. You don't want to know the truth. You don't want to know you've made your decision, and you're moving forward and on to a rebirth of a continued rebirth of the sacrifices, being finished with sacrifices in your life. You're already prepared. If this person is about to end conversation with you, never tell you the truth, you're already prepared or being prepared. I feel both spaces here are being prepared. Okay. Um, One person is still trying to find you, but I don't know if you're gonna be available. You know, if this is them on this side, they're still looking for you. They still want to see you. Um, See that Page of Pentacles. But like I said, if this is you on this side and this is them, they got to do better. They got to do better, and they need to do better quickly. And coming with the offer as a Page of Pentacles is not going to do it. It's not going to be enough as a sacrifice to hold you back as the Grim Reaper. As the Grim Reaper over here on the white pale horse is not enough for you to stay. And I don't understand why they haven't figured that out yet. Now, it is a no to application, visa, passport. If you're traveling, you may also get stuck. So be prepared for that. Be prepared to sacrifice. I know we got um, different type of weather that's going on right now. Some of you also may decide to quit your job, and move on. And you may need to be prepared, okay, for that sacrifice until you may find something else, because it's too overwhelming where you're at. It's too much going on. hmm So keep it to yourself if you are about to leave. Some of you may not even tell anybody. Don't even tell a coworker. Two of Pentacles. Now you see how at least you are a two, and this person is a page. Um, you already saying, I could find something else better to do. Instead of juggling and wasting my time still trying to incorporate this person over here or vice versa. Um, if this side is them, right, then they are busy, but what are they claiming that they're too busy to sacrifice any time, money, or energy for you or with you? Okay. Hey, Beauty's Art. Now, if you're on this side and you're not very busy right now, you will be within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. I feel that this Ace of Swords is going to turn in the upright, because you are prepared to sacrifice to leave something that you're in or involved with right now, job, career, switching your education, um, a relationship. So these two pentacles is going to be different for everybody. It can be family, job, love, relationship, job, education, job, entrepreneurship. It can be one person and another person. Whatever your these two pentacles is for you, um, but it's still saying that you're gonna be busy. Okay. Um, and you probably will be too busy to even talk to this person. Now, if this is them, same thing. The two pentacles can be two people. It can be their children in a job. It can be, you know, taking on a second job, whatever the two pentacles may be. Okay. Because they're going to try and move on from and refrain from speaking to you and trying to stay busy so that they can try to get you out of their mind. Let's just say that. Okay. Told you. Ten of Swords. Four of Swords. So, let me see something here. Ten of Cups also over here in reverse. You know, you're not going to be happy with the offer. If this is them, or I mean, if this is you, you're not going to be happy with the offer. It's not going to be to your emotional satisfaction. It's not going to be what you think it's going to be. Okay. Which is a happy go lucky family, two families uniting, um, the love and the wish of your dreams. This person probably will continue to be a page. I mean, the hermit is working on them spiritually and internally, but it's going to be a long road for them to break the cycle and the chain of to know how to give and reciprocate, or receive and give. Okay. Emotional love, unconditional love. Because they're used to Diablo energy. They're used to um, levels of toxicity, fighting, arguing, you know, attached to people or keeping relationships due to sex, intimacy, you know, people that they hang around, a person that they're messing around with. It could be a lot of smoking or alcohol involved, some type of drug, So they like another person that does the same vices that they do. They're not really ready to move into healing and prosperity and abundance, but they don't understand that that's where the healing and the prosperity and abundance come from, which is breaking the chains, stepping into the hermit energy, receiving the downloads, letting Source, the star card, also enlighten them and show them the way on their journey and path to this. This person also could be in the midst of breaking up, like a baby mama, baby daddy, or they were living together or something like that. They don't want to also sacrifice moving or leaving their family, which can be parents, brothers, sisters, you know. So they're always going to continue to be the minimum here. Now, would that be forever? Who knows? Surrender your desire to control people. Mm. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. They also could be very controlling, you know, and they don't understand that that is what sabotage or does sabotage their relationships or love relationships with people. Also can be family, family members. Um, they need to be more effective by achieving goals, backing off, taking time to regroup can be why the Hermit card is here. And give people or the situation breathing room. You know, they also can be getting the enlightenment with the Hermit card here of just that. That they try to control people, situations. Um, they stay overly attached to people and situations when they know it's time to leave or to separate, but they don't. So they keep a level of toxicity in their life, in their love life. They only give when they want attention, also can be as a way of controlling. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. The only thing I say about this, if this is your side, is you give too much. Don't necessarily have to be time, money, or energy, but it definitely can be attention and love, unconditional love. And I know that's what we're supposed to do, but a lot of you now are starting to see that that is your sacrifice, that you give too much. And it can be a hard thing for a lot of you to stop or to take time also to regroup and to step back. That everybody don't deserve your time, your money, your energy, and unconditional love. If they're not a child, then you need to rethink. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone happy. Now, that can be us as a sense of default, especially if you are a divine feminine, Empress energy, Queen of Cups. Um, but again, surrender to people pleasing because this is what you get in the end. And it's very hard, you know, sometimes it can be like that's just how I am. I'm not really trying to people please, you know, but you also may not speak up enough about your own needs. Like, tell them, I need more time, I need more attention. If you can't give it to me, then I'm about to move on. Don't be so quick to jump into relationships or say yes, okay, also as people pleasing. Because some of you may say yes very quickly to an offer from a page. Well, shoot, if they say yes so quick to me as a page of pentacles, then I don't have to be an emperor. I don't have to be a king of swords. I definitely don't have to be a king of cups because shoot, they taking me as a page. Right? Now, I will say Page of Pentacles is the only card that if enough study and or What's the word I'm looking for? If enough work is done as a Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles is the only one that can and will turn into an emperor. But look at the time period of that, though. That's going to be a while. And if your person is in their 40s, going into their 50s, or 50s going into their 60s, you know, um, then that's a lot of regrouping and restructuring. How long are you supposed to be waiting? This person can be older for some of you with the Hermit here, but it's kind of like, okay, you're a hermit of age, but you act like a page. You act you act toxic. You act adolescent. And this person may be having their own download. Like, you know what? I'm too old to keep doing this, to keep acting like this, to keep going through the same cycle, you know? So they could be, if this is their side, taking time or being forced to take time. This is why you're not hearing from them. Um, they're withdrawing because they know they need to do better. And even if you have moved on, they need to do better anyway for their self, about their self, for their own future love and happiness. Even if they don't get you. You see that? Confronting the shadow self. This is exactly what I'm talking about right now. Confront. You got two cards, but I'm going to take the one that I seen. Challenging times. Five of Pentacles. So we were already talking about a sense of sacrifice. Um, just watch your money. Don't spend as much money right now. It could be something that's coming around the corner that you don't know and don't see, especially if you plan or don't plan on quitting your job or changing a job. Um, it also can be some backstabbing. That came out day before yesterday too, about a sense of backstabbing. That if a job or something like that promised you a certain thing, they lied. Okay. If they told you that you were gonna get a raise or change your shift or increase your time or give you more hours, they lied. hmm Give me a general message in the middle. We're gonna wrap this up. Yep, seeking the truth between the both of you. Bottom of the deck again, like I said, moving on. Um, Eight of Cups. For this side over here, you will continue to have challenging times if you keep people pleasing. If you keep saying yes when you really want to say no, you will keep having challenging times. So that can be something that you just need to work on for yourself, whether it's not about love, relationships, or whatever the case may be. Um, but it's a challenging time because some of you were really expecting for this love relationship to blossom. Okay. I'm not saying that this person did not give love, attention, or they didn't do anything, but they didn't do enough. Okay? They didn't do enough to secure this relationship to be able to move forward. And the truth is in the middle. Earth magic. Now, it also is going to be, um, look at that, choose wisely, making a choice. can also be for self. Emotionally withdrawing, moving away, emotionally tired. You're tired of these challenging times. Choose wisely. It's time to seek the truth out of a person, out of a situation, out of a job, out of yourself, out of a choice. Okay? For every action, there is a reaction, so choose wisely. If you choose to continue with this person, with this situation, with this job, it also can be or continue to be challenging times for you. Okay? Now, your Two of Swords is in reverse. So, some of you have already mentally made a choice, but maybe you haven't taken it into action yet, um, because you know it will become a sacrifice once you stop talking to this person, leave a love relationship, move on or move out, or you stop a job and or career, or you have to sacrifice to keep doing something until you find something else. Okay? Hey, Reese. But just remember, nobody wants to choose Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, hurt, wounded, financially devastated, you know. Um, but don't keep saying yes then. Come on now. Come with it. You know? Don't keep saying yes. That's gonna put you in challenging times. Seek the truth, tell the truth. Y'all know I say walk, speak, tell the truth. Let me hurry up and clarify this. But you do have the Ten of Pentacles, so challenging times can already be kind of over for you. So you could be, especially because the Four of Swords is in reverse. So I feel that you already taken your separation, your time, your break, your rest, or for some of you, you know, you're about to get busy. Lies. Mm. Keeping secrets. What I tell you. Now, if this is y'all's side for some of you, don't continue to lie. Go ahead and tell the truth. Seek the truth. Okay? That they're not making you happy. Um, it's not enough give and take. And confront that within and about yourself. And don't keep trying to control the narrative or the situation or the person. To keep them in your energy. Okay? To keep trying to make them love you. This can go both ways. I'm not always, or I don't want to make it seem like I'm always trying to, you know, downplay your person and their energy. Because some people be hiding and lying to their self that it's some work that you may need to do for your own happiness, and this is why you're in hermit mode. You want love, you want a relationship, you want family, marriage, for some of you a child or another child, but you know you're not ready. Okay? Because even with the Six of Pentacles, it's unbalanced. Okay? So if you're lying, then automatically that's going to make the other person lie, whether you know it or not. But the more you seek and be the truth, that's going to force this person to seek and be the truth. Did y'all know that? Okay? Competition, the other woman. Hmm. I'm finna get on y'all side too. Don't keep saying yes and people pleasing a person. Okay? as being competition. Whether you say, well, that person ain't no competition to me, okay, but you're allowing yourself to be the other man or the other woman unknowingly because this person is a liar. Some of you have found it out. Some of you will find it out with Seek the Truth as the card in the middle. That's why it's saying make sure you choose wisely. Okay? Now, if you've already found this out and you have ended it, um, unfortunately, you may get put into another um, challenging time as being part of another third party situation. Once you leave one, somebody here may try to put you in another one. Now, for some of you, a small select, you will be the competition. And if this is your person's side, they're having challenging times because they're realizing that there was no competition all along. You were the choice, okay? But they were steady trying to juggle you, Two of Pentacles. You know, they were lying, Ace of Swords in reverse, not walking and seeking the truth. You know, um, they were lying to you, they were lying to their self, trying to people please you as a way to keep you um, in their energy, in their life. But because of that, the Death card, they're being forced to end it because you never put a peacock energy into a third party and they did not recognize that. You got a call hearing from them. I'm sorry and an apology. Romance and feelings in reverse. The last few cards, there go to finance, money on the mind on the money in reverse, home foundation, text message, unsent message, honesty, the truth, and the owl in reverse. Now, some of you, I'm gonna wrap this up. Some of you may not get the truth until the sun does go into Aquarius, which will be February the 15th through March the 15th. Again, I do Vedic Sidereal, okay? Whatever this truth is, it has to play out. I don't feel that this person, um, for some of you, they may apologize, but that ain't gonna do nothing, okay? They're already been trying to type up something, but haven't sent it. They want to see you, they want to come towards you, um, but it's more not because of the romantic feelings, it's because of situations that's ending in their life and they feel more secure and stable with you. Okay? So it's not about romance. It's about they don't like the feeling of being not in their own controlling environment. Okay? Make sure you're getting information from your landlord, your community, your land rent office or something like that. Okay. Make sure that they got your rent. They also may issue an apology to you or your community because wherever you living at, they've been stealing money. They've been lying. They've been keeping a secret. Wherever you live, the landlord may be trying to sell your property that you're renting. For some of you, they've been lying. Your rent office has been lying. They're probably about to get bought out. So they're in the middle of drafting up an email, some type of letter to put on the door, or something like that. But Make sure you're having and keeping all of your receipts for your money that you're spending in your community, your home, your apartment. What is this lie? Because it's a lot of people lying right now. I hope y'all feel it. I hope y'all see it. I hope y'all understand it. Okay? It's a lot of lies going around. Something is about to happen. Less than 2 days. There go the Emperor in reverse. Oh, so they're learning their lesson. That's good. That they were a burden, or leaving them is a burden because they would not participate. This also can be a CEO, supervisor, something like that is leaving your job, your company. Don't participate and add on to the burden. Okay? So, if the burden per se is that certain company that you're working for, um, you're gonna leave sooner than later, more sooner than later. Okay. Some of y'all may get fired also for no call, no show. You're gonna be okay with the turning in because you already understand it. Okay, you already see it's about to happen. You already feel it. You already know it's a lot of lies. I don't. The food card. Somebody's trying to play. Uh huh. Politics. I don't got time for this. Like I already said, 12th house. Speaking of government, colleges, hospitals, high schools, grammar school, jails, prison. Y'all see the cards, okay? Now, the fool card can be literally that. Don't play the fool for somebody and continue to fight for something because the participation card is in reverse, okay? But it's your choice. Like I said, choose wisely. There will be a reaction based on however you choose. So be ready to keep your guards up, stand up for yourself, fight for yourself. If you're going to choose a certain situation or fight for a family member or whatever like that, um, ask for healing and guidance. Um, you know, prayers, mantras. But it also can be some of you may be turned down by a hospital, HMO, oh Lord, health coverage because of some type of politics, but it's all lies. It's a huge lie here. Now, the politics can be literal as politics, but it also can be just politics, you know, um, because a certain person feel a certain type of way. So they don't want to do this, or they don't want to do that. We got different type of politics. You got politics of the hood. You got politics of the suburbs. You got politics at your job, right? The employee handbook, the corporate rules and regulations. It's all type of politics. Don't necessarily have to be um, Senate, Congress, and all that. But this is about some lies and the politics of why somebody is continuing to lie or fail to tell the truth. Okay? Now, we may go back over this tomorrow. Now, this person also may try to uh, come towards you as a fool, acting foolish, okay? Because you don't want to take them on or take this on as a burden anymore, because you haven't texted or called them, because maybe previously they said they were sorry and they thought that you was going to take it as a page. All that glitters is not gold in reverse, okay? Got breathe in reverse. So this also can be, I forgot, police department. So y'all need to continuously watch, or don't watch the news, but it'll come up on your feed, whatever that this is, whether it's actually politics, police brutality, something going on with the politics about a hospital, lies, insurance. This also can be lies about money. This also can be about landlord, rent office, your building or your home, your apartment being sold without you noticing. Will be a change in management. This also can be, like I said, a love affair that you're not going to fight for because you're noticing that it's not gold. It's not glitter. It's not even 14K. Okay? So you're making a choice now to 12th house, 12th house Pisces, like I said, the food card here. You're ready to take that leap, to make the sacrifice, move on, self, coming out of a break, you know. Um, you still need to get some rest though, okay? But if I have any more messages, I will probably put it in the community tab. But always, y'all see the cards. I teach y'all how to read, okay? Fourth house home is also Cancer. Where is Mars going next? Fourth house of Cancer. Leaving Cancer, going to Gemini. What is Gemini? Third house of Mercury, Mercurial, which is communication. Okay, so, and that will be February the, no, I think it's January the 20th or February the 6th. So do expect movement, okay? Communication, an argument, a fight, a debate, a choice that will need to be made either by you or somebody else, about why you're not fighting for this anymore. But go back through, listen to the reading, look at the cards, listen to what your intuition is telling you, and I'll see y'all in the next one.